Hello there, Jacko here, and today we're gonna talk about Clash Mini, a Supercell game that was out like 2 years ago. It really feels like, I don't know. This is gonna be just a talk video, like talking the state of Clash Mini. I just, um, I just don't know about the new things they said that they're gonna add. How I feel about them. Mostly the game is gonna lose the power progression, which honestly does sound good. It's mostly skill based, but the thing is unlocking minis. I don't know, like I'm just gonna talk ramble here a bit what I think about Clash Mini currently and what I think about the future of it. Currently, I think it is lacking more in game modes or in other stuff. It's lacking. That's what I mostly want to say. It's mostly lacking. The game is fun, but for a certain period of time. I really am not playing it currently. Like I just rarely take it. Mostly because what else to do? We only different game modes that we have in this game are locked weekly behind events, which I kinda am not a fan of because number one, I wanna play kinda those game modes, like those 10 elixir challenges. They're only available like once a week in a month. Not once a week, like 4 days, I think. I cannot remember. Like 4 days in a month. So I think what the thing they should mostly focus on is making it to give the game more game modes casually to play. I don't. So far we only have two, and as much as I heard, it takes ridiculous amount of levels to actually unlock one of those two game modes. Like level 20 or something, level 30. The game needs kinda help with that. The other thing I wanna talk about is the minis. So far, they did specify this in their small talk, like how for the new players, these minis, they feel there's too little of them to the experienced player, but too much of it to the beginner, which I think they should solve it by making them easy to get, but also on the difficulty scale. But they did, at least how I understood it, is sorry, they kind of made it harder, kind of not harder, more limited. I think that's the word, more limited. In the sense that, look at this. You will play for Barbarian King all the way until you get all the minis for him. Then you can finally play with Archer Queen, forcing you to play with Archer Queen. Not exactly because you already will have Barbarian King, but you probably get it. You will be a lot more restricted to two heroes, and then you need to get all the minis, then you can get another hero, which is a good idea, but I think we should have multiple heroes per tier. Let's just say Royal Champion or the Warden could have been moved with Barbarian King. So you have Barbarian King as your basis, but you can also unlock later Warden or Royal Champion so you can utilize them in the deck. Technically, you need a lot more easy to use mini for that. You need a lot more easy to use mini for that. So, like later, and also with the mini restrictions, we'll probably be in the situation where how much were there in one tier? Like three, I think eight. You will get 8 minis. As much as we saw, you will get maximum of 8 minis for Barbarian King and later 8 for Archer Queen, which yes, but we already talked about this. At least I heard this before. There is not enough minis for I think 6 minis per hero is more valuable. Like no. There's not enough minis, and there's not enough for 6 to be given to a specific hero because there's not too much of a mini. Like there's like 33, and there's like 11. But no. 33 is actually like there's 3 per hero. I think 3 per hero, but we need at least 6. Like give these minis a specialty. Give hero a specialty. Like you can get an archer with an archer queen. Not that. I cannot specify exactly, but you probably understand what I'm saying. It's just that what Brawl Stars did is giving you more of a choice to frame your work. To get these brawlers. You start out with Shelly, but later you will pick whichever brawler you want to unlock first. Well, in Clash Mini, you are more restricted with that, in the sense that you will guaranteed to unlock a Barbarian King, guaranteed to unlock Archer Queen at this set time. Well, I look at Pink Fury and I'm like, I want to play with her a little. But you have to wait a month probably to unlock her until you master all the minis before. So that's gonna be kind of a drag. But I think they should do is mostly gonna give us more options. As they said, I think one season I think how they are gonna do this. I don't know, is it the same as now? They're going to have one season with free passes, and all those free passes will have like one hero or one mini. And how it's mostly cosmetic progression, which like they have to monetize that, and for their good they need the money, and if they have the money they can make more good stuff. It's mostly think that's what they need. That's literally what they need. But it doesn't really. It sounds interesting, and this is not getting to the point of those apparently ability boosters or bonuses, whatever they are called. Because they are like mostly focused on minis themselves. So I am not really sure because I don't play too much of games these days. I play like 2 to 3 games currently, so not really a good thing to talk about this in that situation. But what I am going to say is, because this is an auto chess genre, it's part of that genre, those bonuses, which sound interesting. But the thing is, what I feel about them is, how would they work? I actually, and when people try to figure it out, I think you can kind of see it from them. I actually had a similar idea about thinking. Just like something more like aligned with gizmos. Every mini is some kind of category, and you have to level it, give it stars during battle, so you can unlock that ability. Like magic troops, you will have a potion effect. That you have these part of some kingdom, there you will get some ability like taunt or something given to a specific mini. And etc. with that. But I don't know. This is just a small piece. We are gonna get a lot more judging from what they said, and I just cannot wait. The game is, I think, because it's 2 years. This is Supercell's second. It is the longest running beta, but it's the second game that is running this long. Before it went global, the first time being Brawl Stars. Actually, Brawl Stars so far is their only game that was in beta that went out. That's the thing. That's the thing. Brawl Stars is their only game that went global that was in beta. this probably will be the second if this update gets it right. But also, I don't know. It's just too much to think about this. Like, I want this game to succeed, but also, if I want this game to succeed, it has to take some criticism for the stuff they did. Like, they're removing coins, which is interesting. Actually, about now when I think about it, about the regular progression in the game, I think that how to fix that thing, whatever it's called, how would you call it, is how star levels. They're also complicated part of the game. So what do we do with that? I got an idea, and the idea is called make it that you have quests for it. What do I mean by that? Mostly like this. You got a dagger goblin, and you basically have 3 quests that will teach you how his abilities work. And basically, after you complete all of those all those 3 quests, you can use dagger goblin to the fullest, all the sort of abilities whenever you want. For the people that immediately understand how it works, for every mini. But for heroes, only thing, because they are making it skill based, it looks like how some people noticed. Every round a hero will get a new ability, basically based on that thing, on their original abilities that you have currently in the game. Which I don't know how I feel about that. I do like making my mini stronger, but I think the same thing can go for the hero. Like, you have to complete 3 quests so you can feel or like 1 quest to see and feel the feeling of that, their abilities, utilizing them at their fullest in their battle. That's really it. It's just me rambling about Clash Mini. I think this update is probably going to get it right. I'm not gonna gonna say it's right. I'm not gonna say it's wrong, but we'll see. I hope you guys enjoy my rambling, and if you want to see other my content, be patient. And see you guys next time. Goodbye.